Hey, Tony Gas is here popping in. Y'all got to forgive me. Guess what? So, my wife and I got in this morning, basically, like maybe 1:30, 2 a.m. And then I had to be up 4:30 a.m. and I could not go to sleep. Had a coffee in the airport. Could not go to sleep last night, and so I've been up since yesterday morning. Have not slept, but had to get up this morning and bring my son 2 hours, my oldest son, 16-year-old, 2 hours to a ID camp. ID short for identification. College coaches. Now this was very sloppy. This guy, the way he ripped in here. Bring them out. These different things where they have college coaches come out and look at the players. The players play against each other, and they do these around the country, and they charge $200 to $500 for these. The $500 is typically 2-day ones, and we've done them. And this is some Division I colleges, Division II, Division III, NAIA, junior colleges, all levels. This one's supposed to have 25 colleges. It's just an opportunity for these coaches to take a little peek at these players, and if they like them, they can start talking to them, get their contact information, start sending them little letters and things like that, what have you. So my son going into the 11th grade, and here's the thing where I have a couple of speaking engagements, I think like 3 this month, and I accepted them because my son's season doesn't start until September, and then the youngest, his will start in October, November. But I could be speaking every week somewhere in the country. I could be producing my own tour like I used to, but I'm in a stage of life to where I don't want to miss anything that my sons have going on, especially my oldest, because he'll be gone in 2 years, going into the 11th grade. My youngest, you know, he has some time. So my oldest is gone. I have a couple years to where I can travel a little bit speaking and stuff, because it's not like recruiting time, and it's not super serious. Like round 13 is when I like to settle down, be home more, because of all the different trials and tribulations, just different temptations and things that's coming their way. And so that's what I'm focused on right now. And for me, that is being in my children's life. That's success for me. To me, that's success. So what I do is I pray to God for ways to take care of my kids. Lord, bless me with ideas and ways I could take care of my family without having to travel all the time and be on the road all the time. You know, I want to be able to be home to do stuff like this, what I'm doing with my oldest. And it took us 2 hours to get over here, and we're gonna be here all day long. He's getting ready to play his first game, and then it's gonna be 2 hours back home. And so it's a full day situation, but it's something to where I wouldn't trade it. And I could be somewhere today, you know, making $5,000 or something, but I'd rather be here. To me, it's worth way more than $5,000. And I think that it's like, yeah, you can make money, but I have to come up with another way to make money. I have to come up with another way to make money. Shooting this video is a way to make money. Like this, YouTube will put advertisements on it, and yeah, it might not make what I could make doing a seminar or speaking somewhere, but it could make something. And then I come up with other ideas. But I say that to say is I believe investing in our children and being there for our children is the most important thing. In addition to making money, yeah, you got to make money, but you have to, I don't think we should get stuck making money if it's gonna take us from our children, because how good you gonna feel to have a roof over their head, but then they pregnant or got somebody pregnant. Like, how good does that feel? They have a roof over their head, but they cussing you out. They don't respect you. They smoking weed. They vaping. They drinking. They addicted. They watching porn. They doing all this stuff because you don't have time for them. And that's where my thing is. We got to be focused on children. Once you have children, you got to understand and think about your life strategy and your life plan. And we have to keep children out of that if it's not conducive to our life plans. And I think a lot of times is we don't really have a plan and we put the cart before the horse. So we have children and then we continue to pursue work and dreams or passions, and then it take off, and then we're like, oh, well, I gotta take advantage of this opportunity. I gotta be in this here moment. I gotta take advantage of this when that ain't going nowhere. To be honest with you, it ain't going nowhere. And you can always curate your craft and work on your craft and develop your craft right there at the house, and be building right at the house. And then when your children get to the age to where you can move around, you could then move around and not have that guilt and not be missing those key pivotal moments of your child life. And that's what the Lord dealt with me on. I really believe that the Lord dealt with me on that and say, Tony, you know, just like it talk about what does it gain us, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? You know, well, what does it profit you to gain the whole world and lose your child to the streets, to the world? And yes, parenting is tiring, and parenting the children sometimes can feel like you overbearing. Even coming over here, I still had to give my son a few words of wisdom. And yeah, he might not want to hear it, or he may feel like, oh, I already got my plan, I don't want to hear nothing what my daddy got to say. Oh, we might end up arguing, or he might end up mad or whatever. But that's stuff we have to work through. We got to learn how to communicate. Got to learn how to talk to each other. And still learn how to work, and still learn how to build. And we have to be mindful of our children when we get on our bike or whatever, stomach, or unzip your pants or open your legs, whichever side you on, to bring them children in the world. They got to become the first priority, because they are our future. They the world future. They citizens that we sending out into the world, and they're gonna represent us. They're gonna represent our name, and they are our dependents. They are our responsibility. They are only responsibility, other than a spouse or parents who can't do for themselves, like disabled individuals, special needs individuals. Your children are your dependents. So we brought them into the world without asking them, without their knowledge, without their consent, without their anything. So we have to work on getting in a place, in a position that we can be and do what they need us to be and do. And that got to be understood. That has to be understood. And that work is not easy. That work is not easy. I'll tell you that now. So listen, I know it's hard and we get in our feelings and we get upset and we want to make excuses. Oh, I gotta do this, I gotta pay the bill, I gotta do this, I gotta keep the bill. Yeah, do all that. But while you're doing it, while you're working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 60 hours, 80 hours, while are you doing it, be praying and be planning for you an escape route, for you a way to be able to do something and make a living from it. And what you got to realize is a lot of ways to make a living. A lot of people ain't thinking about it. A lot of people ain't processing, ain't trying to process it. They just kind of living life and not realizing that you could be on YouTube as a talking head. Not realizing there's so many work from home jobs. I've been seeing all the Delta and American Express jobs that's paying $30 an hour working from home. And yeah, it might be a headache. Yeah, they might watch you, monitor you closely or what have you. But if you're making less than that, leaving your house, taking time to get there, time to get home, gas money, dealing with coworkers, then looking to some of these remote jobs. And while you working that remote job, outside of that time that you have to yourself, be thinking about your business. Be thinking about your business and don't cut nothing off. Don't, everything is an option. Everything is an option. I'm telling you, I just last night received my diamond pendant. It says blessed. And I'm selling them for $500. This sterling silver with diamonds, with lab diamonds. And it say blessed. And they have the little necklace that come with it, but I'm gonna get the sterling silver and lab diamond tennis chains, maybe 18 inches. And I'm gonna sell those. Now with the tennis chain, it's probably gonna be $1,000. But with the little regular chain, it's gonna be $400 or $500. And those gonna be first to the Blessed Tribe, just to the Blessed Tribe members. And I'm about to put the link up on Etsy for pre-order. And so I'm living what I'm teaching you, because I want to be home. I gotta be resourceful. So I say, hey, people love jewelry, but a lot of people don't know well and how to get real diamonds for a decent price. So guess what? People love jewelry. I'm finna sell it on my Etsy, right where I sell the relationship quiz cards. So I want you to realize and understand that it's ways that you could be creative and resourceful. You just have to think outside the box. Think outside the box. I got a client who she wanted to leave her job. She got 3 kids. She resigned from her job. I think she did a refinance on her house, or had something like that, home equity loan, some type of situation. She had a little stack of money that she could live out of. She left her job and she started a business. Started a cleaning business. Cleaning business was doing okay. It was doing good, doing what she needed to do. All the money wasn't there, but then she came into another business, a supplement, health supplement business. So now she in that business, and that could be big business. That could be big business. And guess what? Single mother of 3 came up with this. Y'all gotta forgive me now. I'm sleeping. I'm about to fall asleep talking. I ain't been asleep all night, but that sacrifice got to be made. Came up with this now, and we talked about it in the Growth Club, and we put her website in the chat. That's what we do in the Growth Club Mastermind. You'll see it on TonyGassacademy.com. We got a call coming up this month. I'm about to announce the date here soon, and that's what we talked about it in there, and I use her as an example. Here goes somebody, ain't got no team, ain't got all these investors, then got her supplement company, had the supplements formulated, and had a doctor look into them, check them out, passed everything you need to pass. Now, she got her business. Got her business. And that's what I want you to think about. So, if you got children, listen, you got to bust your behind. You got to bust your behind. You got to get to the point in that place to where you say, listen, I'm not going to be complacent. Ain't going to let nobody tell me what I can and can't do, who I can and can't be. I'm not going to be complacent. I'm going to lock in, and I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to lock in, and I'm finna grind. I'm finna grind. And I got resources out there for you. In the Growth Club, we share resources. We talk about things. Entrepreneurship with purpose. Other courses out there for you that'll help you and bless you if you need that help. If you already got the idea, you already got the plan, then activate. But do it in small steps. Do it in small steps. A lot of people overestimate what it'll take. You could write and publish a book for $400. And with a ghostwriter, you might be $1,500, not ghostwriter, author consultant like myself, $1,500 to $2,500. But a lot of people, I know people that spent $10,000 and didn't even come out with a finished product. Because people will scam you. So you got to be real about it, diligent about it, legit about it, and it's going to happen for you. So, hey, this is Tony Gasson. Don't neglect your priorities. Remember what you called to. Remember your responsibilities. And pray for wisdom, knowledge, ingenuity, courage, confidence to be able to stay the course and do what you called to do. It's Tony Gasson. God bless you. My son getting ready to play, so I'm going to get on in position so I can watch him. We'll talk soon.